What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob, and this is episode 7 in my Skyrim Ultimate Survival Challenge. In the last episode, I made it up to the top of this mountain here and got into the upper chamber of Bleak Falls Barrow. I'm getting ready to delve a little bit deeper into the ruins and don't really know for sure what I'm going to find down there. Should be interesting, though. I kind of wanted to hurry the process along of getting started with the main quest. I didn't want to spend too much time level grinding because that's not really what Requiem's about. It's more about the experience of playing the game. Of course, I'm going to still try to be careful and keep myself alive as best as I can, but I'm interested in seeing how the main quest progresses with this mod installed. I've actually never gotten to this point of the main quest before, and this is pretty much the first dungeon you're intended to go in. Before I continued down in there, there was a YouTube commenter who offered some helpful advice. He told me to look behind a coffin in this room somewhere before I headed deeper into the ruins. And I can assume he's probably talking about this one. Let's see what's back here. Oh, nice. Yeah, good call. Silver katana. And that's going to be very helpful versus the undead. I didn't have a way of crafting a silver weapon beforehand. Let's check out the damage on this thing. That's 72 versus a war axe. It's currently 65, so that's a nice little jump in damage for me, if nothing else. I'll go ahead and unfavorite the war axe. I need to find somewhere to store that, though. And I don't want to carry it with me. I could try to store it in this chest, I think. Nope, that's locked. And if there's one thing I've learned from playing this game, I can't pick novice locks without a perk in lockpicking. That's too bad. I really need to just get that sometime because I'm missing a lot of treasure chests. Maybe that'll be the next perk I grab. I could probably leave some of the stuff on like a corpse or something, but I don't trust corpses to not disappear. I think I got everything I needed off of the bandits in here. I'll check these guys. I know he had a couple septums, so I'll take those. And he had imp stool. That's kind of a rare ingredient, at least in this region. With that, I guess I can head deeper into the barrow. I need to highlight that silver katana, so I can switch back and forth between that and my bow. Nice. Alright, I think I'm all ready for whatever this dungeon throws at me, or at least I hope I am. I'd like to check how close I am to the next level. Yeah, my progress down there on the bottom, level 6. And I got a little ways to go, so I have some work to do. But with that in mind, let's head in. I'm assuming most of the enemies in this dungeon are probably in the same places. Yeah, I don't want to take bone meal, it's too heavy. Although that would work as a storage container for some of my items. So, let's see here. I'll go ahead and put away the war axe. I'm not going to need my woodcutter's axe in here, so that can be stored for now. Definitely going to want all my arrows. The hunting bow, don't need that. Actually, I don't remember which archer I got that from. I killed a number of them in the last episode. I'm going to want the meat that I've got. And I don't really need the iron ingot. So I'm at 82. I can carry almost 40 pounds of loot and still have enough equipment to defend myself. Oh, like I said, I didn't really need the bone meal. Just drop it off in here. Yeah, that's too heavy to carry around. Each of those is like half a pound. It's been such a long time since I've gone through this dungeon, I really don't remember what's in here. And that is a dead end. Let's see what's over here. One thing that I do need to look out for is traps on the floor. That could end my life very quickly. Maybe grab those skeever tails on my way out. You know, actually, those can be used to make a poison. So I think I'm going to want that. One thing I need to figure out is how to make a, just make poison or potions of stamina and health regeneration. Those would be really, really helpful. If you're regenerating stamina during a battle, you have a huge advantage, as opposed to the other guy who's just constantly tiring himself out. Assuming he doesn't have potions of his own, I guess. So far, oh, there's a guy down here. Now, if I remember correctly, he is scripted to walk forward, pull that lever, and kill himself. But for all I know, he's going to notice me. Considering I'm not nearly as good at sneak with Requiem running. Oh, there he goes, though. I'm just going to let him take himself out with that trap. Alright. Let's see what we got in here. Oh yeah, the little puzzle. This is probably the easiest one in the game. Get a fair potion of healing, an extra torch, that's helpful. Nothing else. Oh! That's scaled horn armor. I will gladly take that, that's worth some money. Didn't need to take whatever else I just took off of him. I don't know what that was. I took two things. Oh, his leather boots. Well, I'm holding him now. I may as well take him up. Let's get him away from that lever. Not that it really matters. Yeah, I can't move him. Is there anything up here worth grabbing? For all I know, the creators of Requiem could have added little traps here and there that I don't know about. I don't think they did, but every episode I find out about new changes that I didn't know about before, so it's definitely keeping things interesting. Alright, so of course gotta match up the snake, and fish. Pull the lever. Move along. Got a soul gem up here. First one of those I've seen. Another locked chest. Man, that's driving me nuts. I gotta do something about that. Soul gem's worth quite a bit of money, though. Oh. Oh, I thought I'd get a sneak bonus to reading that book. Maybe that's not how things work with this mod. Scroll of Fireball. Okay. Poison and Paralysis. That is awesome. Love finding those. Pretty sure that's here in the vanilla game too. And when I say vanilla, I'm referring to unmodded Skyrim, by the way.
Is someone coming? Is that you, Hartney? Bjorn! Celine!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Those are new. Okay, so those spiders were never there before.
I know I ran ahead with the claw, but I need help.
Nothing useful there. Okay, now comes what I'm assuming is the giant spider fight. And for this, I'm definitely going to want the bow. Oh, there it is. Alright. Now, in the Skyrim I'm used to, it can't come through that door. Whoa, it's right there. Stop. Oh, that's gonna take a while to kill. That thing's got a lot of health. Woo! Maybe not as long as I thought. Still can't come through that door as far as I can tell, though. I don't know if it can shoot through that little gap, though. Yep, it can. So can I, though. Oh. I'm working on it, dude. One bite from that thing and I'm toast. Woo, that was close. It's not correctly done. Come on. Stop shifting back and forth, you jerk. Nope, almost, but not quite. Almost got him. Nope. Get back here. Gotcha. Whew. Alright, that was interesting. Should be careful, I don't know what's on the floor under those webs. What's this guy? Oh my goodness. Plenty of spider eggs. Venomous spittle. Good, good, good. All useful stuff.
Get me out of here.
Not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous about what comes next. Draugr are just around the corner, if I remember correctly. There's another lockpick. A lot of good that does me at this point.
Get me down.
You know, this is actually really nice. This gives me another supply of spider eggs to mix in with the Blue Mountain flowers and butterfly wings. Something I kind of ran out of early on. That's leather armor. It's value of 125. That's worth selling. Take the skeever tail. I'm just gonna pile stuff in that urn and that I found up there and carry all my loot out in groups when I'm done here. Alright. That's that. I'm gonna go ahead and make a quick save here. Alright, so this guy.
Over here.
Now I think I'm gonna try to kill him before he alerts the undead.
You did it. You killed him. Now cut me down before anything else shows up.
Assuming he doesn't attack me.
Yes, the claw. I know how it works. The claw, the markings, the door in the Hall of Stories. I know how they all fit together. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there. Sweet breath of arcade, thank you.
Alright. Let me cut this guy down.
It's coming loose. I can feel it.
Now, what are you gonna do? You're gonna run.
You fool. Why should I do with anyone?
Ah, missed him. Well. I don't know where my arrow went, but he's gonna alert all the undead to my presence. What was that noise? He's not gonna last long down there with those guys. Okay, those are the crypts ahead. I did miss a room back here, so let me check this for treasure before running headlong into a bunch of undead. Jeez, these little noises even startle me. This is crazy. This definitely makes Skyrim feel a lot more intense. Common soul gem with a value of 250. Awesome. So much good stuff in here. I might make enough off of looting this dungeon to actually buy a house. Or come close to it. Okay. Now I have two options here. Silver katana or seeker arrows. Or silver arrows. I think I'm going to try these first. Silver katana would be a nice backup in an emergency. But, okay. Where did... He apparently didn't alert any of these undead. I think he just set off the trap and... Oh, never mind. One of them's up. I can hear it walking. There's its shadow. You can see it moving right over there. If he'll step out into the open, I can get a shot on him, I hope. As long as he doesn't see me first. Come on. I hope he's staying just around the other side of that pillar. Little pest. Of course, there's one right there. So you need to be careful and listen for what he does. I don't know for sure that the undead are particularly aware of what's going on around them most of the time. There he is. Come here, you little monster. That didn't do much of anything. Okay, they have dragon shouts. Something to remember. That didn't do much either. Okay. I'll be retreating back through this dungeon, firing arrows at undead. Those actually did do a decent amount of damage. That one, I don't know if he has a dragon shout or not. He seems to be stuck on that spider web. And I just wasted a seeker arrow shooting at it. As long as he's stuck there, let's switch back over to silver arrows and give those another shot. He's no longer stuck there. Okay. Oh boy, here we go. Get off of me. Where's the other one? Okay, apparently I lost the other one. Okay. One Draugr down. Probably several hundred more to go. But you know what I do at a time like this? I eat food because my character is hungry. I'm currently peckish, slightly thirsty, not tired, and sober, so not to be anticlimactic, but I'm going to eat and drink. Charred meat. Probably should have not eaten that because I have no source of clean water in here outside of... Well, I'll top off my needs here and then move on. Problem with the charred meat is it makes you thirstier, so... that other Draugr down there had a dragon shout. The one that was chasing me didn't seem to. Okay, there's 72 gold. Awesome. One thing that I am going to want to do is probably run back up and drop off some more items in that urn up top. Mostly because if my condition deteriorates, like I get hungry or thirsty at the wrong time and my weight is up to a certain limit, that could actually cause my character to stop running at potentially a very bad time. Then I'd have to stop and fumble with my menus and drop items and all that kind of thing, and I don't want to deal with that. Was it this urn? No, it was closer to the surface. So I would just as soon try to avoid that happening. I picked up a decent amount of stuff down there, so... And Draugr don't usually carry a whole lot that you want to take. You can't use their armor, and their weapons are usually pretty lousy. Unless Requiem changed that. I don't know. Okay, let's see if I can lure another undead loser out of his coffin. Actually, I hear another one moving around down there, so... make sure I got the right arrows selected again, silver, so that works for now. Might save those 2 seekers for a more powerful boss level undead. Now this guy may be the one with the dragon shout, in which case I need to be very careful. Looks like he's wandering around in roughly the same location as the other one was. There's one right there. The one I just shot seemed to be a lot weaker than the other one. One more should do it for you. Yep. Yeah, that war axe still isn't that good. That looked like a Deathlord to me. If that's a Draugr Deathlord, then I'm not going to be able to kill it. And it just tried to freeze me, as far as I know. Oh my gosh, yeah, that looks a lot like a Deathlord. No, it doesn't have the health level of a Deathlord. What are you doing? There it comes. Okay, I'm gonna... I don't want to get frozen by that thing. I need to always have cover, like that. Jerk. Come on through. Hope you can't throw that straight up. Okay, I'm gonna have to drink a potion here. Archery. Arrows are draining me of energy and slowing me down. This is when you need to drink a potion of recuperation. So I can't afford to run out of energy when I'm fighting these guys. Oh boy. Close, but I missed. Uh-oh, no cover. No cover. Gonna run out of temple to run through here. Come on, get over here. What's my next move? Okay, got another corner up there. I think he might have dropped down injured. Not sure. Get him! that's weird. He looks just like a Death Lord, which, if you haven't played Skyrim before, you wouldn't know that Draugr Death Lords are something to be feared. Alright, and that's why I kind of wanted to learn how to make stamina potions, because I could really use those a lot. Especially because in Requiem, with your bow drawn, like this, see my stamina meter actually depletes there. Takes strength to hold back a bow, makes sense. I can't imagine it's easy to do in real life either, so. But with him out of the way, as well as that other Draugr I took out down there, I think that room is clear. There may be one more in a coffin at the end of the room past a trap, but I think he probably already woke up. Hopefully that's the last Draugr I see with dragon shouts for now. Pretty sure the one he was using would have frozen me. I don't know for how long, but probably for long enough that he could have run up to me and axed me to death. Every grave to make sure it's empty. I know you don't have to worry about the stuff on the upper crypts or coffins. There's never anything in there. Except for loot. Now, I killed one of these guys. Killed that first one. I thought I killed him up here. Oh wait, yeah, that's him right there. So there's another one down there that I'm thinking our bandit friend might have taken out. Oh, you know what? I bet that's... Nope. That's the bandit that ran away from me. He didn't make it too far. Wait a second. Where's the trap? Where's the activator for that door? Is it hidden? I don't see it. Okay, well there's the golden claw. Okay, this I gotta figure out. Traps are invisible now, that's gonna scare me to death. But I truly don't see it. So how do you activate that? I wonder if... Let's see what he's got here. I wonder if I could do this. Get up and give it a toss. Yep. Oh, that's mean. So the creators of Requiem have hidden, or turned invisible, all the trap switches. It's sitting roughly where that sword is. Now I need to do another test. I want to make sure that I can walk to the left. Should be right about there. I need something else. Okay, well I guess his body will work. Okay, that didn't set the switch off again. And now he's in an even worse place, I think. Yeah, it's too close. I don't like where he's sitting. get another weapon or the shield off of this other guy up here and give that a toss to the left. Let's see if that will work. I don't like how his body's sitting, though. If anything nudges it and he rolls over, he could set it off. That thing swings fast. Okay, just need to kind of slide that along that left side. Looks clear, as far as I can tell. His body was sitting here. This was roughly there. Let's try this a little further. Okay, so I think as long as I hang left, I'm okay. I'm going to try to move fast, though. Wait a second. I see someone down there. That is the other Draugr that I was worried about. Laying right down there, the end of the hall. I think I can use this trap against him. Maybe. I'll leave that junk there, and hopefully when he walks past, he nudges something and sets it off. Let's see here. It would also clear that body out of the way, and I wouldn't have to worry about it anymore. Got some silver arrows. Yep. Let's wake that guy up. Okay, I missed. Try again. There we go. He doesn't look like a very powerful one. Trap did not set off. Okay. Now, okay, that's weird. I don't really know what the rules of this are. That damaged him quite a bit. Don't want to waste another arrow if I don't have to. Whoops. That's... Alright, let's do this, punk. As long as I keep that shield raised, it seems to be doing the trick. Still doesn't solve the trap problem, though. So now... Well, where I threw the sword, that's where it set it off, so that's where the switch should be. So I suppose I should be able to sneak past. Or rather sprint wildly. I want to get this out of the way. Wait, here's an idea. Maybe this is a bad idea. Let's try it. I can only assume that the switch is actually right about there, because the equipment's past it now and it's not setting it off. So, here I go. Alright. Just gotta remember where that is then. There are more undead in here, so maybe I can lure them out too. Oh, the pendulums of death up ahead. Somebody woke up. Okay, I don't know why that's not setting off. Weird. Double tap. What was that Nordic war pick? That's new. It's also sideways in the menu for some reason. Who else did I upset down there? should actually probably let my stamina regenerate a bit here. Can't fight these guys or run from them if they're going to be up in my face. I'm actually kind of thinking with these weaker ones, I could probably match them toe-to-toe in a sword battle and be fine as long as I'm careful with how I time my blocks, but the problem is that I don't know that I have any visual indication of how powerful they are. Like I said, a Deathlord seemed just as powerful as one of those guys. Oh, I hate that equipment being right there. There's a couple more in here. Ah, that was my shot. May have turned around by now. Yep. He's not too tough. Bring it on, pal. Actually, you do use up energy having your shield raised too, so if you notice I didn't just hold my shield up. You actually literally have to time your blocks in Requiem. Otherwise you'll just waste all your energy. Speaking of which, I'll let that go back up, and then I think there's one more Draugr in that room before the Pendulum Swings of Doom, or whatever they are. Let's see if I can get him taken care of. Maybe there's one more. Oh, these are empty. Which is good, because I actually didn't check my right side when I came down here. Empty, 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 empty. As far as I can tell, all the Draugr are gone from this area. Maybe. Something just saw me and then lost me. What in the world? Maybe there's some other animal down here that I don't know about. He has an ancient Nord bow, which isn't that good, but arrows, cool. Can always use arrows. I find that they're hard to keep track of, or hard to find sometimes, and they're expensive. Here we have a treasure chest, it looks like. Let me guess, this one's also locked. If I could get up to it. Hang on a sec. Come on. There we go. And it is locked. Alright. So I've made it this far. Past a handful of Draugr and past a few bandits. So far, so good. This actually isn't quite as bad as I was worried about. It's definitely challenging, but not impossible. Of course, this silver sword helps a lot. Thanks again to YouTube commenter for pointing that out to me. Otherwise, I might have been having a lot more trouble down here, so really helps. Looks like this episode's been going on for a while now. I know I didn't make it as deep into the barrow as I would have liked, but it takes some time navigating through here, and I think now that I kind of know what I'm doing, next episode I may be able to speed up the process a bit. So I'm going to call it quits for this episode. I'll see you guys in the next one.